My name is Philip, and for my chemistry project, I will be making Dilly casserole, bread and butter. For Dilly casserole bread, I'll start off with mixing the dry ingredients, which are flour, sugar, onion, dill, salt, baking soda, and one of the most important ingredients of all, yeast. So I'm just gonna do this right here, adding the flour. There we go. Yep. Then I'm going to add this mixture of onion, salt, yeast, and sugar. And now I'm going to be stirring it with a spoon, with a wooden spoon, right here. Okay, right here, done with that. Then I'm going to add the cottage cheese and butter to the dry ingredients. See, right here. Alright, and there we go. Yeah, looks good. Okay, now I'm going to be mixing this with the electric mixer right now. Power of 1. Okay, next I'm going to add this egg right here, but you know, I'm going to have to crack it first, so. Now I'm going to have to add this right here and such. Alright, and then I'm going to have to mix it with this right here. Okay. Amounts, I'm going to add more flour to the bowl. Right. Here's what the dough's going to look like, you know, before I put it into the oven and it rises. Okay, yeah, there it is. Alright. And now I'm going to put this in the oven. And now I just put the dough in the oven, which has a pan of hot water, which creates a warm environment that will cause the yeast to activate, and thus the dough to rise. Alright, the dough should have risen by now, and now I'm going to take it out. Okay, and here is what the dough is now. As you can see, it has risen, and now I must take a wooden spoon and stir it so that I can get rid of the air bubbles, so that it will rise again, the dough. Here's what it is right now as it has risen. Now I'm going to put it in again so it will raise twice its size. Here's two interesting scientific facts. The yeast is actually a plant that is used to raise the dough. And the gluten is actually a type of protein that actually influences the bread's texture. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to take the dough out, which should have risen for the second time. Alright. And there we go. Now, let's see, lo and behold, right here. Now, it has definitely risen. That's for sure. And now, before it preheats, I'm gonna put it back in and bake it for another 40 minutes. Okay, it's been 40 minutes, and now I'm gonna take the casserole out. It should be done. And here we have the casserole. And there you have it. Alright, hey, right now I'm going to be making butter. And in case any of you didn't know this, butter is a mixture of milk, fat, and water, and a type of colloid known as emulsion. And an emulsion is a stable mixture of immiscible liquids, and immiscible liquids being two mixtures that don't mix. And to make the butter, I'm going to mix the cream, which will make drops of milk fat stick together and separate them out from the buttermilk. So, here we go. And now I'm going to use this right here. Okay, so I've done mixing the heavy cream, and as you can see, it has peaked and thickened as well. And now it's become whipped cream. Now I'm going to continue doing this, mixing it, and it will turn into butter. Okay, so it's starting to turn into butter right now as I mix it further. Mix it up a bit. And there you have it, butter.